A570 VTOL. QS 1000 milliamp. Guys, welcome back. Mitch Cooper RC. Super excited. We've got a brand new model, little UFO. No, it's not a UFO. It's a VTOL RC plane that flies like a drone, and you can fly it like a normal RC plane. I'm super excited for this little beauty. VTOL stands for vertical takeoff landing. So this plane will take off like a drone. So it'll take off straight up in the air, and then we can flick a switch and get it flying straight across like a normal plane, horizontally, or we can even take off like this, and that's going to be all new for us. So I'm super excited. I wasn't like so sold on this straight away, but as soon as I pulled it out of the box, I could see the quality in this little model, the Qidi A570. There's a couple of different names, like the brand, there's a lot to it. The name is like Qidi, which is the brand of the warbird the Japanese warbird that I just reviewed. But then we got this that's also from Qidi. So it can fly, like I said, all those. These motors actually switch forward to fly it like a real RC plane. So really cool. And we're just gonna get it out. We've got the batteries plugged in, we've charged it up. We won't have a lot of flight time for this. So we're just gonna get it out right now while we're in between this crazy weather Australia's having right now. So I'm gonna get it up in the air. We're gonna plug it in. I'm gonna show you right now how she does. So, what we've got here, we're running a 2S 1000 milliamp, which I had no idea it was running like that size battery. I thought it was smaller than that. First thing I noticed when I pulled it out of the box too, like the weight of this thing. So super cool. It's got quite a bit of weight. Obviously it's got 3 brushless motors, and then it's running the 2S, yeah, 1000 milliamp. So I guess that's where your weight is. So always want to power on the plane first, and then we are told with this one that we plug in the transmitter. So now with this particular model, you're only going to be able to take off in this mode, which is basically the drone mode. So I'm going to show you the switches really quick. I'm going to switch it on. So we've got light on the transmitter. Also on the bottom there, we've got cool lights. So we've got different colors. We can flick it between colors, and that'll be your left button on the transmitter on the top. So as you can see there, it's got pretty much all cool colors you can switch through. We're gonna hold that button down to turn it off because we want as much flight time. I know it only does around 5 minutes. So that's that button. I'm gonna show you the other buttons really quick. It's just like a real plane, normal plane. There you got throttle, elevator, ailerons, no rudder, I don't think, no. So then your high and low rates here, so large or small. So I'm not sure which one's which, but we'll work that out. We'll leave it at the top to start with. That'll be your rates. And then you got your flight switches here that'll tell you what. So all the way up is gonna be your drone mode. The middle is gonna be your plane mode. And then the bottom is gonna be, yeah, I just flicked it then. And then that flicks it, so it's gonna, that bottom one's gonna be when we take off like this, but we'll test that last. So basically guys, we're gonna take off in drone, and then we're gonna test it in drone, and then I'm gonna flick it into the plane mode, see how well she flies in that. Just gonna take my sunnies off because we don't need them right now. It looks like it's about to start raining, so we're gonna get this in for you. So from here, what you have to do, when you wanna flick it into the plane mode, it won't do anything until you put it in the middle mode, and when you're in the air, you can do this, and then press that top button. That's what that button is. It allows you to be in that plane mode. It's just a safety thing, obviously, because it's going to fly completely different to the drone. So we're just going to get it in the air. I'm not going to run the lights right now, and we're going to see how well this little beauty does. I'm super keen to see what she's capable of. Hopefully we don't have any crashes. So to take this off, like I said, you've always got to be in this position. So to start this, we're going to grab both switches, and then we're going to bring them into the middle like that, and that'll take it off. Oh, we're gonna center the control stick, the throttle, and that'll bring it up in the air. Oh yeah, she's got some, you can hear those motors working. Bit of wind here. What I might do, so we're up like that. Quite easy, feels quite just to hover like a drone here. It's got, not GPS or anything, but it's got that stabilized hover mode. So as you can see there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get it up in the air, and then I'm going to flick it into the plane mode. Okay, so that's the plane mode. Now we do have a bit of wind here. Oh, she's fast. So that's the plane mode, so I've switched it into that. Oh my God. All right, let's flick it out of that. All right, we're back in drone mode. Guys, give yourself plenty of room. This thing hooks when it's in, I'm gonna bring this down a bit because we've got a bit of wind here. Yeah, like it hooks in that plane mode. So keep that in mind. Wow, that was really, I didn't think you're gonna need some room. So guys, like, it's really deceiving. Like you can fly it like this drone where it's just gonna hover there. But as soon as you flick it into that mode, be careful, you're gonna need the room. Let's just try that again really quick. Here we go. See, and then you got to pick the speed up too. So keep that in mind. Let's just try the rates really quick. Oh, she max. Yeah, I'm gonna flick that. Yeah, so I'm like full speed right now because, like, all right, so it shows you there. Let's just flick it out of that again. Flicked up, and it's going straight back into the drone mode there. Very interesting. I've never flown anything like this, that you can change from those modes so quickly. So there she is. I'm going to bring it down, and then I'm going to quickly show you the other mode before this battery runs out, because I know we don't have a lot of flight. But yeah, just bring it down, lower that throttle stick when you're in the drone mode. Yeah, and it'll land, and those motors will cut out. So very interesting. Something that I'm not used to, but definitely different. I want to try it when we've probably got a little bit less wind. There's not a lot of control throw in the plane mode, but what I'm going to do now really quickly is we're going to take off in that last mode, and we'll see how, you know what, we'll go over to the cricket pitch here. We've got something going on over in the background. We've got a lot of sirens. There's a lot going on here in Australia. If you don't know where we are here in New South Wales, we've got flash flooding, we've got a lot of crazy weather. So we're doing our best to provide you with this content when we can. Like, we're literally in mud right now. As I spoke, we've walked in the mud, but that all makes for the entertainment and excitement, guys. Sorry, Irina, my beautiful wife behind the camera. She's looking at me just like with a smile and laugh. You smile and laugh, guys. No matter what you're going through in life, always look at the bright side. I'm sorry, darling, about your shoes. Let's just take this off. And, all right, so we're gonna need to have that transmitter on the bottom switch. Oh, be careful. Now, I'm guessing this is gonna be strange to do. So I'm just gonna power it up like a normal plane, I guess, and see what happens here. Oh, okay. No, we're gonna do the throttle like we did with the other one. So if anything happens here and I don't feel comfortable, I'm gonna flick it into the drone mode again, because I obviously know how that works. So we're gonna do that, quickly bring it in. Yep. All right, let's throttle her up. Ooh, it's not too bad. Oh, I get it. It's pretty much the same, but all right. No, that's not too bad, guys. Basically like a drone again, but it's the other way. So you can like spin it around. It's actually not hard at all, actually. And I thought the wind would be drifting it a bit more than that. Just trimming out. Let's see what we can do here. From this, if we can go into the middle mode to the plane mode. Yeah, and she's off. I don't know how much more flight time we got on this thing, but let's get a go. Have a go at how fast this thing is. Is this a UFO or is it a plane?
Looks like it.
Ready? UFO mode. That is cool. I'm pretty impressed with this thing. You know what, guys? Like, doing a review on this, I want to tell you is that it's definitely learner friendly. Even if you haven't flown before, I think this will be great because it's going to be similar to like a drone or something, you know. So, but I will say the plane mode, I probably wouldn't recommend the plane mode. It's definitely not, I wouldn't say a first plane, beginner plane, because you really got to keep the power up on that thing to get it in, keep it in the air. As you can see, it's more like a UFO or a jet or something like that. But all in all, like I can just feel like the weight of this and all the rest of it, it's really impressive. Like, let's just check out those lights and appreciate them. It's got the plastic skids on the bottom, so when you're taking off on the drone style, you're not going to damage it. And then when you're taking off on that style, which I really enjoyed, that was actually really fun. I probably enjoyed that because it's basically like a drone flying like that. And you know, I probably like that. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to just flick the lights on. We're probably not going to have a lot more battery. Look at that. Let's go the blue. I like blue. Let's take off like that from this view just to show you. How's the blue look under there? Don't get too close to yourselves, guys. Can we land it like that? I think we can. Let's do a little spin first, make it look pretty. Oh! Oh my God. Sorry guys, that could have been a funny one. We're gonna land this right now. Oh, she's not liking that. No, she doesn't want to land like that. All right, so we're gonna have to flick it into the, let's go to the FPV, all right, let's land. We're done. She's probably not going to have much more battery in it, but that was a little bit sketchy. I nearly slipped over there in the mud. Yeah, watch where you're walking, guys. Watch where you're flying. Keep yourselves safe. But I'm going to learn more about this, but that's just an all-in-all review on this. And if you are interested, I will leave a link to this beautiful little model. I can see, like, I love it. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, and the props, they're like a sort of a see-through purple or blue color, so that's cool too. Guessing they're like an FPV drone prop, so should be able to replace them. They come with, it does come with everything you need, ready to fly, and yeah, charger, couple of spare props, everything in the box. It's really simple. Charge it up with your USB, very simple. But that's her, guys, all in all. Beautiful little number. I really appreciate all the support and on the videos. We've got a lot of exciting things and we're just enjoying right now, and the beautiful community that we have doing this hobby, and you know, traveling around the world, beautiful locations, and giving you guys, bringing a bit of entertainment and smiles and kindness to the world. So see you in the next video, guys. All the best, happy flying.